This year, we're delighted that the Haas School commencement speaker is such a leader. He is also one of our own. It is Arun Sarin. Arun is a legendary, literally a legendary leader of the telecom industry and one of Berkeley Haas's most distinguished alums. He served as CEO of Vodafone, based in London, from 2003 until his retirement in 2008. While there, he was a driving force, really the driving force, behind Vodafone's strategic move into emerging markets, especially in Asia and in Africa. He started his telecom career in 1984 when he held a variety of management positions with Pacific Telesis Group, also AirTouch Communications, including serving as president and chief operating officer of AirTouch. He also served as CEO of Vodafone's US and Asia Pacific region, CEO of Infospace, an information technology company, and CEO of Axel KKR Telecom, a private equity firm. He was named a Knight of the British Empire in 2010 for his service to the communications industry. Since 2009, he has served as a senior advisor at Kohlberg Kravis Roberts, KKR. He also is on the boards of Cisco, Charles Schwab, Safeway, and our own Blum Center here at UC Berkeley. In addition, he has been active at our school, the Haas School, over many, many years in many important roles, including serving on our Haas board, acting as a valued advisor to me personally and also my predecessors as dean. He was named the Haas School's Business Leader of the Year in 2002 for his outstanding contributions to business and telecommunications, and also to our school. Arun holds an MBA from Berkeley Haas, an MS degree from our own College of Engineering, both of which were awarded in 1978. Born in India, he also received his Bachelor of Science in Engineering from IIT, the Indian Institute of Technology. He is an exemplar of the kind of leader that Berkeley Haas strives to produce. He demonstrates the power of your Berkeley MBA degree and where it can take you. We are so pleased he is here to share his knowledge and insights. We're proud of him. Please join me in welcoming Arun Sarin. Thank you.
Thank you. Dean Lyons, faculty, parents, friends and family, and the graduating MBA class of 2013. First things first, a big round of applause and congratulations to all the graduates. You have finished an important milestone in your life, and an MBA from Berkeley Haas is going to hold you in good stead for the rest of your life. You're graduating at a very interesting time in the history of the world. Globalization and technology are changing everything, from politics to society to business. The world is changing in every dimension, and you will have an opportunity to be a leader in that changing world. How exciting is that? As some of you know, I gave the business school commencement address in 1997, and my speech was titled, "It's a Hello Dolly World, where anything is possible." The Hello Dolly reference there is to the cloned sheep, not the musical. The first thing I want you to know is I'm not giving the same speech today, thankfully. Second, while indeed anything is possible, the speech today is about being a leader in the changing world. The world is changing at a very rapid pace, and it requires special people to lead the parade. And I hope it's you. There are three things I want to talk to you about today. First, how is our world changing? Second, what are the key ingredients of leadership, at least in my experience? And third, a few lessons from my career. Let's start with the changing world. At a macro level, the world is very interconnected today and becoming increasingly so in the future. So what happens in Mexico or Brazil or China or Europe affects us here in the United States and vice versa. This interconnectedness causes people, capital, innovation to move freely across continents, creating change everywhere. At a micro level, every company, every institution, and when I say institution, it could be a university, it could be a hospital, it could be government, is changing. And new rules are being written every day. Consumers' needs are changing across the world, especially in the new middle class, which is emerging in Asia and Africa and Latin America. For example, in the communications business, we've gone from fixed voice to mobile voice, to texting, to instant messaging, to Facebook, to email, to Twitter, all in a very short period of time. Technology is going to be an important ingredient to innovation in every field. There are massive improvements that are happening in the field of medicine, energy, computers, communication. Mobile and internet technology are changing the world. Soon, mobile broadband services and applications will be available everywhere in the world as smartphones proliferate the world. Availability of these services will change every industry because we'll be in a truly anytime, anywhere world where we will have the flexibility to work and play. Just a few examples about how, in fact, these things will cause change. For example, in the payments industry, cell phones will substitute for plastic credit cards and debit cards and loyalty cards, and the need for a traditional wallet will slowly disappear. In the retail industries, how and where we shop, how we market to consumers, how we redeem coupons will all be done with the click of a mobile phone. In homes and businesses, we'll have dozens of small radios and chips embedded in things like cars and air conditioning systems and kitchens so that we can live more securely and we can use energy more efficiently. In healthcare, we'll be able to send information to our doctors remotely so that our health and catch diseases at an early stage and have experts analyze them remotely, improving both care and reducing cost. And the list goes on and on and on. It is all happening now, and it will gather steam in the coming years. My main point to you as graduates today is that the world is changing rapidly. New rules are being written every day. So lead the change, help write the rules, be a leader. Moving on to my second subject, leadership. I've had the privilege of leading some very large and terrific organizations in my career. And in my experience, good leaders do three things excellently and simultaneously. They're good strategic leaders, they're good operational leaders, and they're good people leaders. Strategic leaders have a clear view of the economics of their industry and have a strong vision as to how they want to guide their company or institution. In my case at AirTouch, going international was a priority. At Vodafone, going into emerging markets like Turkey and India and Africa was important. Launching 3G data services was an important priority. These moves were not always popular because they required tens of billions of dollars of capital. But I was convinced that they were the right thing to do for Vodafone. And I stuck to my beliefs, and the company continues to prosper today. Operational leaders have the ability to get things done, meeting operational and financial goals consistently. At Vodafone, we expanded the number of cell phones from 100 million to 300 million around the world, and we set a record profit of $10 billion a year. We integrated our brand globally and by refining our global local operations. It was hard, detailed, tedious work, but it had a big payoff. People leaders get an organization to do great things by setting a vision, values, and goals for an organization. They motivate people and teams to do extraordinary things. They lead by example, and they have high standards. At AirTouch, our culture was the 3R culture. Red, for being passionate, rock solid, for being reliable, and restless, for being innovative. The hardest part about being an outstanding leader is to do all three things superbly well and simultaneously. Being good requires practice and more practice, so start this early in your career, and remember, leadership is hard work. Shape yourself and shape the world. Now, moving to the third part, which is lessons from my experiences. I sat in your chair 35 years ago and graduated into a very different business world. I want to reflect on what I've learned along the way, which may be useful to you in your journey. So first, go global. Whatever your field of interest, apply it around the world. You'll find it rewarding both professionally and personally, because you'll learn something new, and you'll make new friends, and you will make a difference. I had the good fortune to do business in 40 countries, serving 300 million customers with over 70,000 employees around the world. I have learned something in every interaction on every continent. People use cell phones differently in different parts of the world, including transferring money using M-Pesa in Africa, or checking for the best crop prices in the bazaars of India. So if you have an opportunity to work outside your home country, take it. In this globalizing world, it'll come in handy. Second, follow your passion and think big. Anything is possible in this changing world. Work hard, be excellent, learn continuously, take on the big problems of the world like climate change and poverty reduction, energy self-sufficiency. Don't be afraid of failure. Push yourself to the boundary. If you fail, it's okay. You'll learn from it. Just don't make it a habit. Third, leave the world a better place. We're on this planet for a finite period of time. Let's leave the planet in a better place than we found it. In leadership positions, you will have the power to do good. Exercise it proactively. Be good. Do good. You have that responsibility because you are an MBA from Haas. Integrity is a cornerstone of good leadership. People follow people they can trust. No board is going to hire you as CEO if they don't think you're trustworthy. In the last decade, there have been scores of leaders who have fallen because of their poor value system. Don't go there. Fourth and finally, luck will play a role in your life. Luck in the sense of the word where preparation meets opportunity, most of the time. Luck will manifest itself in many ways. Who your friends are, who mentors you, whether you're at the right place at the right time at work, or who chooses to spend the rest of their life with you. I met my wife at the International House, 2299 Piedmont Avenue. In 1975, we were married in 1980, and frankly, I couldn't have done it without her. I was lucky. So in closing, nobody can predict what the next 10, 20, 30 years will bring for you. Change is happening all around you. Lead the change. Shape the world. Be a leader, and enjoy the journey of life. Relative to your peers around the world, you have been dealt a very good hand with an MBA degree from the Haas Business School. Now play your cards well and have fun. Congratulations, good luck, go Bears, and cheers.